Good evening, Eddita Felt here. I wanted to talk with you tonight about how to include your family members who are in spirit in the holiday season. And the title of this talk is Light a Candle for Your Loved Ones. But we're going to be talking about some other techniques that you can use to help you to get through the holiday season. Include your family member in spirit so that they are not left out and you can feel their presence and you can enjoy the holidays in a different way, especially if this is your first holiday season without your loved ones. This is my first holiday season without my mother, and I'm using some techniques that I learned when other family members passed over before in order to make the season more meaningful for me and the rest of my family when my mother is no longer with us. So, I have next to me a table, and on this table I have put various pictures of my mother enjoying. This is my mother as a young grandmother with one of her grandchildren. There's a saying here about life that my mother liked a lot. There is a prayer here that my mom liked a lot. This is her picture at the nursing home, and here's a picture of her with my daughter-in-law on the day that my daughter-in-law and son got married. And I also have here on the table some crystals, because I happen to like crystals and they magnify energy, and some shells. My mom was really interested, she really loved to be at the ocean. She was definitely a water person. And there's a very large piece of sea glass here that was hers, and some driftwood which someone gave me. And up above this little table is a statue of Kuan Yin and a beautiful vase that a friend of mine made. It's a funerary vase that was made by a friend of mine in Rockport, and Massachusetts, and my mother's ashes are in that vase. So what I've done here is I've really made sort of like a little shrine to my mom, to include her she's right here in the corner of the living room, so that everyone that comes in immediately is drawn to all the pictures that are here and all the other things that were associated with my mom. I also have on the table two other pictures. My friend Kathy, who is also in spirit, with her niece. And this is in memory of a good friend of mine who has frontotemporal lobe dementia. And because she has frontotemporal lobe dementia, she doesn't remember who I am anymore and doesn't remember who her family is anymore. But she's still a very good friend of mine, and I want to include her, continue to include her in my energetic life, even though on a physical level we can't really interact anymore. And so I have all of these people that I want to stay connected with on the spirit side here on this table. And this is a very special candle. My mom was, like I said, she really liked the ocean. And so I put this candle here to light for my mother during the holiday season. You could also use a plain white candle to light for your loved ones during this season. You could put pieces of their clothing here on the table as well, if you wanted to. You could put pieces of music that belong to them here on the table. I used to have other pictures of other people here with her, but right now at this season it seems to be appropriate for it to be just my mom. So I have my lighter here, and I will be lighting a candle. I like this one a lot, and so would Mom. So we're going to save this for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we are going to light a white light candle for her. And as we're doing this, we're visualizing white light energy flowing to all these pictures of my mom in all the different aspects of her life. And you would do the same for your loved one in spirit. You would light the white light and candle and visualize white light energy going to your mom or your dad or your son or your daughter, and that energy is healing them and assisting them in transitioning on the other side, especially if this is the first Christmas and Thanksgiving since they have left. They're probably still transitioning. This is a way to include them in the holiday season and to send them healing energy at the same time.